To the Ray of Hope feature now. In this week's edition, the work of a skills training institute in Manchester. TVJ's Kirk Wright reports.
A Ray of Hope.
Recently, a Ray of Hope visited the St. John's Career Advancement Institute in Mandeville, formerly known as the St. John's Bosco Boys Home, and the facility, which is known for catering to delinquent and abandoned boys across Jamaica since 1960, recently transitioned from a boys' home to Skills Training Institute. Sister Susan Fraser, director of the facility, says the change was inspired by many things, but most importantly,
I think that at the end of the day, the children belong in their home. The parents need to take responsibility for their child. And if we can continue to give them the kind of education they need in keeping with their ability, not in keeping with their age, because sometimes there's a big difference, and then continue to give them a quality trade that will give them certification and that they can get jobs.
Sister Fraser says the facility, which is still home to some 40 boys, will within the next 2 to 3 years scale down to a full-time day school, no longer housing boys for the night. She says there's a lot of emphasis on tertiary education in Jamaica, but she argues that not everyone will make it because of what she describes as mental or financial constraints. And so the program is aimed at helping youth become more marketable through other means, such as skills and trade training.
I think that when a child gets out of a high school and he has so many CXCs and he can boast of that, and that is all fine, when he goes for his first job, they're going to ask him, well, what can you do? Well, I passed CXCs. And unless you're going on for higher education, there's still that component of I need somebody to do something. And I think that trade training has, for the most part, kind of had a bum rap, if you will, and that we need to increase its value in society.
So far, the boys are being trained in animal rearing, catering, landscaping, farming, and in the future, auto mechanics will be added. Acting General Manager at JPS and Partners Credit Union, Carl Grant, whose company is a frequent donor to the facility, says the country needs more artisans.
We don't need everybody graduating with degrees and then there's no electrician, there's no carpenter, there are no plumbers. We are lacking where these things are concerned, and every time I come here to donate something to them, I feel proud of them.
I'm Kirk Wright with a Ray of Hope.
A Ray of Hope.